Give it up for Frank Woodley. Obviously a...
Hold on. Go on.
Obviously a party on at Molly's place. Now, what are you thinking?
I'm either like maybe a professional soccer player, maybe a morning television host. Not sure.
Yeah. How do you feel? Is it
I
like...
feel fantastic. Everyone here, get one of these outfits and get into it because it feels fantastic. It really does.
It looks that. Look, what about that head thing? When you finish, you clean the dunnies. Now, I want you to go through that door, Frank Woodley, and good luck.
Thank you, Shane. I'll see you afterwards at the orgy. Thank God you're here. The Emperor awaits. Does yours hurt as much as mine?
A little bit.
It's like, oh, far out!
Try
I
hit the
could
sock.
make them out of mink. Wouldn't be so good in the battles,
Yes.
of course. But in this bit, the mink would be better.
Absolutely.
In the battle, you're dead. Thank God you're here, General. The Emperor awaits. Don't forget to use his official title and offer him the salute of triumph. Emperor, my hand's really sore. Do I have to do the salute of triumph again?
Yes.
I'll do the extra special one.
Please.
General Vasilius has returned, Emperor. Ah, Vasilius Syphilis.
Maximilius! Tell me, what news from the Eastern Front?
Oh, the barbarians are going up their nut! hairy bastards.
But then tell me of the Visigoth general you took on. What was his name?
Oh, Don
Don.
the Hairy.
Tell me, what did you do with his severed head?
Oh, I pushed it into his scrotum, which I had already made into a man bag.
Good.
Yes.
General,
Yes?
Emperor, the General has brought you a gift.
Ah, yes, General. That is... What the hell is that? Stand back, General! No reason, I just like to show people I've got one of them. OK, oh! That hurt the hand. General, move over and I'll explain to you this.
I understand.
See, that's the thing, General. They give you all this armour, but nothing back here.
Maximilius, sit.
No, I mean, you're... Hello, darling.
Maximilius, I want you to sit. You have returned victorious to Rome.
Yes, I've travelled many miles on my horse. And a
Indeed.
few miles on a cat that I trained. And the man, oh, my, what do you call that thing? Whatever you call it, it just did an unlawful entry.
Maximilius, before you sit down, there is someone I think you have been longing to be reunited with.
OK.
Here, bring her forth.
Vasilius, it's been such a long time.
About 8 months, 3 weeks, I'd say.
Don't be bashful. Maximilius, I want you to greet her in the appropriate manner. Come on.
It'll take me an hour to get this stuff off.
Just do the abridged version. You must have missed your sister quite a lot.
General, I think the Emperor would like to hear the poem you've composed for him.
I bet he'd love to hear it.
Yes.
I'd like to hear it myself.
We have all been waiting. It is entitled Rome, Glorious Rome, is it not?
Excellent. Let me hear it.
Rome, glorious Rome! We root like rabbits! Rome, glorious Rome! We have Etruscan-like habits, but slightly different because it's a little bit away from us. Rome, glorious Rome, we will one day rule the universe. Rome, glorious Rome, we will turn the barbarians' scrotums into a purse.
I thought you were fantastic. Tom, what did you think?
I agree, Shane. Sensational effort, Frank. Like Russell Crowe and Brad Pitt, you didn't have much of a script to work with, but you went for it. And we've used the word scrotum 3 times, which is our maximum limit at this time slot. So, in the gesture of ancient Rome, I give you that. Well done.
Angus Sampson, Fifi Box, Frank Woodley and Peter Rosethorne. Is that you in there, Frank? We'll never know. Turn around, there's the door. Good luck to you. Big round of applause, folks. Here you go. Look at
Hey, George, you're here. They're ready for the audition.
Oh, great.
Stand back there a bit, stand back there a bit. It's all right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your patience. I am very pleased to present the Wibbly Wobblies. Perhaps we could start with each of you telling us the name of your character and, special features, what it is the kids love. You go first.
Wacky Wally.
Wacky Wally. Wacky Wally.
Wacky Wally. Wacky Wally. And my good friend here.
Oh. I am Woeful Warwick. And of course, my trusty hound. I am Pete. But my friends call me Tom.
Tom. Tom.
No, you are not my friends yet. Pete. Time being.
And then the end.
I be Captain Flossie.
What's special about you, Captain Flossie?
Well, I be telling the little kiddies at home to floss every night and brush every day. Everywhere you want to see a little gap, you have a little brush.
Okay.
See a gap, have a brush.
You
See
get
a
the
gap,
idea.
have a brush. Me
And
little
how long have you
Flossies.
been in children's entertainment for?
We were actually in a band.
Yes, I think you're in a heavy metal band called the Screaming Corpses.
Yeah.
I found it very frustrating.
Did you?
Because with hands like this, you can't do the heavy metal sign.
Housekeeping. Do any of you hold any qualifications for early childhood?
Oh, yes. I'm qualified to go through early childhood.
Now, of course, we have to do a police check because you will be working with children. Now,
Right.
You'll come back. Can we see a little performance, perhaps? That's really what we're here for. We'll have to cover for Pete not being here. Yeah, sure. I'm thinking, why not do the Wibbly Wobbly song?
Okay, sure.
Okay. So remember, 1, 2, 3, 4.
We are the Wibbly Wobbly, Wibbly Wobbly, the Wibbly Wobblies. We like to deal with problems and we can show you how.
Wibble wobble, wibble wobble, wibble. When we cross the road,
We cross the road.
we use the...
The thing that presses that goes... Wibbly wobbly, wibbly wobbly, brush your teeth every day. You brush your teeth with Captain Flossie.
Fussy!
If you are suffering from irritations, lice, headache, thrush, all you can do is use the Wibbly Wobbly brush.
Frank Woodley. The whole thing's moving. So, before you put on the costume, what were you thinking? Was this part
Well,
of it?
I must admit, I'm starting to think that I'm probably not going to be going, whoa, the power and the passion.
OK.
I'm starting to think it's a different direction.
It's a different direction. Now, the door is there. Wait till you centre yourself, because I know how you work. Frank Woodley, the door is yours.
Thanks, Shane.
Thank God you're here, Master.
Ah, I'm glad to be here. Because I am always glad, for the master of the way always has a happy heart. Even once, I got a pimple on the inside of my buttocks, and when I walked, it would rub and rub. But that did not deter me from the centre of the way.
Master, you have broken your vow of silence after 10 years. Why now?
I think it's because it was really starting to shit me. After 10 years. That's a long time.
Master, we
Yes?
need to know. You spent 10 years in a cave by yourself.
Yep.
What truths have you uncovered?
I have learnt that a man should never hold his nose when he sneezes. For if you do this, my children, your eyes pop out of your head. And it's hard to get them back in because you can't see.
Master,
Yes.
what did you eat?
Oh, I ate my own skin that flaked off. And I would collect it in a small porcelain bowl. And I would have a party. I went a bit Indian then. That is because I have travelled the 7 moons and everywhere, and that is why I sometimes go German.
You have gathered wisdom from all round the world.
I was 10 years in a cave. No, for God's sake! 10 years!
You once told us many years ago that an apple is harder than a stone but softer than a feather.
Did I say that?
Yes, Master.
That's good.
What did it mean?
That means that all things have a beauty, but all things indeed have an ugliness. You must understand the paradoxes of this world. Don't try to eat a stone. It'll hurt. And don't ever try to throw a feather at someone in anger, for they will look at you and just go, well, what are you doing? But that is for others, not us. We must turn within.
Master, lead us in a prayer.
Okie dokie. The Great Wall of China.
In Tibetan, Master, if we may.
You have learned much, my son. But you have not learned to not be a smart ass.
Fantastic, Frank. Very enlightening, in fact. Tom, what do you think?
Frank, you took us on a journey with a set of philosophical teachings that deserve their own desk calendar, and possibly the most disturbing facial hair since Rove attempted his moustache. But you pulled it off beautifully. Once again, Master, a masterful display of thinking on your feet. Well done.
Glenn Robbins, Akmal Sali, Fifi Box, and Frank Woodley, this way.
I went too soon.
There you go. Just don't.
Excuse me.
What are we? Don't look that way.
Oh, sorry.
Look to me. It looks a bit like a meeting of the Young Liberals, but nonetheless. The door is behind you. Frank, can I charge you with that one?
Certainly.
In you go. Good. Round of applause, folks, for the order of the book
Thank the gods you're here. The chief awaits.
Welcome, my warriors. Be seated. It's good to see you. My age is great. My eyes are poor. So, I want you to stand and state your name. Who are you?
Ken. Ken the Conqueror.
Good. You, sir.
Vasilius Demericus, but also known as Craig.
Sally? Bacterius.
Sally, you have a strange voice for a Viking warrior.
I do. I do. Some like it, though.
Good. Sit, mighty Sally. Sit. And finally...
I'm Ken as well. But I'm Ken, the one who tried to conquer some stuff and didn't work out.
I see. It is time to find a new leader. I have a task for each of you, so that you can prove your skill and your worth to me. Firstly, Ken, the Conqueror. You have a new weapon here.
Yes.
Tell me, what do you call this?
It slices. It dices. But wait, there's more. It also works as a... Ken?
Killing thing.
Absolutely. So when you're attacked by an enemy, don't stab him. Slice him and dice him. Pop him in the freezer and have him a bit later on.
Yes.
You, stand for me.
Yes.
You have a new battle cry, a blood-curdling battle cry.
Yes.
Give it to me. Now, Sally, mighty Sally, we have been navigating by the stars for many, many years. But you have discovered a new method to navigate the mighty waters.
I thought what we could do is just put the boat in the water, grab an oar, see what happens.
I like it.
But we did this, but we forgot to get in the boat. And then the boat went... Next time we actually got the boat and went in it, and we thought that was much more effective.
Let's just say she's not great at coming up with ideas. She's much better, Ken, and I think you'll agree when I say this, at making love.
The non-conqueror.
Ah, yeah.
But Ken the wise. Tell me, some say the earth is round. Some say the earth is flat. But you say it is neither. Why?
Well, I've got a hunch. Because I think it's like a big skateboard ramp, and you head off, you go up into the nothingness, do a bit of a trick, back. That didn't make any sense.
We have only time to pray now, and we must pray to mighty Thor, mighty Odin. Please, I ask of thee, give me wisdom.
I ask of thee strength.
I ask of thee.
He's not great with ideas.
Welcome back, Frank Woodley. Aha! My friend. What have you got on your this afternoon?
It says Parkview Waters.
Parkview Waters. What do you think?
It's a estate, probably.
What, an apartment or something?
Oh,
Who
you know
knows?
those places where they have a lake and people come on the telly and go, I think it's fantastic because my kids can run around. You know, that's...
I get it. I know what you're talking
That's
about.
what I'm thinking.
You might be on the money. Nice tweed. You feel comfy?
I do.
Fabulous. There is the
I
portal.
was totally lying, man. I do, yeah. I'm feeling great. Yeah, how are you?
That's why you said it twice. I do, means no, I feel shocking.
Exactly.
There is the portal of possibility. Frank Woodley, good luck.
Thank God you're here. We're going live in 30 seconds. You've met Trish?
Oh, Trish, yeah, we met very briefly.
Lovely to meet you, dear.
Nice to see you again, Trish.
Grab a seat.
OK, everybody, we're back live in 5, 4, 3, 2...
Oh, I'm sorry, were you just whispering me so it looked like we were talking?
About to go live.
Oh, I thought we were actually... I thought you wanted to say something to...
Keith, he's already started. He makes us laugh, he does. But old age is not something to laugh about.
No!
And Keith Sutton here is my special guest today to tell us why old age shouldn't leave us lonely or stressed.
Well, because why should it?
Absolutely.
You know, just because you need nappies doesn't mean you can't dance. That's my motto. That's why we have the nappies, so that you can get out there and just, you know, although, of course, they do need to be changed eventually.
And of course that's something that you do at the Parkview Gardens Retirement Village. Now tell us, why is it so special, Keith?
Well, it's because I have that personal touch. You know, you say that's what I do. I personally change the nappies. Because I think, you know, our inmates like inmates. Our clients like that personal. They like to feel. They like me to caress them in a friendly. No, but not like that.
Now of course, your residents have a whole
Residents. That's the word
program.
I was looking for.
They have a whole program of activity. Now talk us through a typical day at your retirement
Well,
village.
a typical day for those who don't have blanket sedation starts with, because we find that the sedation's quite good, because when they're coming out they're woozy and they'll pretty much sign anything. But a typical day, pretty much usually after the gruel, we get into some boxercise.
Boxercise. What have I got? I've got water aerobics. I've got ballroom dancing classes and clay pigeon shooting. I mean, it sounds terrific.
Yes, it is terrific. Although, in terms of the clay pigeon shooting, of course, we don't do that anymore. And there has been a little bit of this going on. You know, it's not. So we phased that out.
Now, talk us through. Some of them have special medical conditions. Now, a nurse on staff?
You know, highly trained, compassionate, experienced nurses are too expensive. So I pretty much just do it all. What's so fun? You know that thing they use them for horses, where you put it and you go straight down, no problem.
Parkview Waters has been in the media about the recent inquiry, but the Legionnaires all gone?
Well, of course, because we used the Terps bath. Cleared it all up.
Very, very quick. Now, listen, Keith, also, cost is very important to you. Now, you've minimised the cost for your residents, and by doing that, you've gone away with the unnecessary items.
Yeah, we don't have beds anymore because we found that if we stack them in shelves and strap them in, it's far more efficient.
And they're happy like that?
They don't. They're not awake.
Now, also, I mean, what I love about Parkview, and I want to tell our viewers about Parkview, is that you treat the residents like your own family, like your mother, and we've got one of your residents here with us today. Come through. Now, introduce us, Keith.
G'day, how are you, matey?
Now, who have we got here, Keith?
Bob.
Bob, how are you, Bob?
Bob, tell us what's so special about Parkview Waters?
Well, you know, they pretty much leave you alone. You know, there's certainly no staff to bother you.
Yeah, we find people like their space, don't they? Like Bob. I mean, do you enjoy the sing-alongs?
Yes, I love them. Love the songs. And they look after your finances too. You just sign all your life savings over to them, and that's the end of it.
That's lovely, isn't it? We like to just make all of our residents feel as comfortable and as happy as possible.
Well, look, I'm really sorry to hear that your wife left us recently.
Yeah, well, she went on one of the day trips. Keith knows what happened.
What happened, Keith?
After the lion bit off her face, that was too much, I feel.
Did they put it back on?
Yeah, they put it back on, but they put it on Evie, who'd lost her face due to... Get up there, brother.
The Terps bath. And what happened to Sally's face when it ended up
we all
being put
felt
on?
that, didn't we? That was wrong.
No, but
there's a little line there. I think at the point where I said bit off her face, I lost some of your affection.
I think you got them back when you took Sally's face and put it on Evie. No, don't. Whoa. Wait on. I haven't worked with Abraham Lincoln before. You all look glorious. Where's your beard, Fifi?
I don't know. I feel quite jibbed.
Through that door awaits a world that none of us know about, apart from the audience who can see it. Does it look exciting? Yes! Good luck, folks. The all-in group challenge. Round of applause for our honest friends.
Thank the Lord you are here. Please be seated. Please, take off your hats. Brother Amos, what chapter of the Bible are you studying this week?
I'm up to chapter 2. The one where he makes... I'm not sure why I'm German, because I think we all live in America.
Brother John, what good works have you embarked on of late?
Well, you notice the fresh lick of paint the barn had.
Brethren, I trust you all know why you have been summoned here.
Oh, yeah.
You have each been charged with breaking the strict laws of our order.
Brother Daniel, you were seen speaking with a woman not of the faith by the milking shed last week.
You've got a big mouth, Sister Sarah. A big mouth.
Brother Daniel, you were seen to touch and kiss her.
Indeed.
High five.
Brother Amos, do we not vow to live a life of non-violence?
This is what we vow.
Then why was this found in your room?
Whoa. I made that out of butter. To demonstrate to the children what they should never covet.
I see.
Sister Sarah, you have been stitching a quilt for the use at prayer meetings.
I have.
And which biblical theme have you chosen?
The one with Jesus?
Lord be praised.
Sister Sarah, perhaps you could explain this, then.
Is that Jesus?
It is Jesus in Vietnam with dog tags.
I see. And finally, Brother John, would you like to share with us the vow that you took last year?
It would be my pleasure.
What pledge did you make?
I pledged never, never, and never again.
Brother Daniel, I can see what you're doing.
Yep.
Friends, as Brother Daniel has just proven, you are all sinners.
Sinners.
I want you each to rise in turn and nominate a punishment for yourself. Brother Daniel, please rise.
I need to be taught a very valuable lesson. I should spend more time with that harlot woman and really know what sinning's like. I mean, really, just sin all over the place.
Brother Daniel, be seated.
I mean, really.
Brother Daniel. Brother Amos, please rise. Your punishment.
I think it would be nice if you hit me on the bottom very hard, very many times.
Yep.
Sister Sarah, please rise. Your punishment.
I should probably not come to these meetings anymore.
Sister Sarah, be seated. Finally, Brother John, stand and nominate your punishment to us all.
You know, I'm not happy with just sitting down quietly. And if that was what I had to do, then that would hurt.
Your punishment is sitting down quietly. Very well, sit down. Sit down.
Yes. My very good friends, come down here, Kate. The line-up, this has this... Oh, nice and warm and cosy. This is one with a bit of a twist. We got any idea what's on? Well, you would, wouldn't you? Look, you've got signage all over you. Now, don't worry about...
I'm a corporate clown.
Oh, fantastic. Where's Pinto?
Pinto's dead. Sorry, it had nothing to do with me. Just a very unfortunate accident.
It's called psychological damage. Now, you're going to go through that door.
On the right.
On the right. This is big, folks. Hang in here. Sean, you're through that door. Frank, get out of here, quick. Yeah. Run. Frank Woodley, go. You guys can take your time. Over you go. Yes, go through. This is a multi-location setup, folks. Very...
Nothing for it, Steve.
Actually, there is your set.
Oh, well, of course.
Your world awaits. So you know who's there. Round of applause for him, folks. This is the All-In Group Challenge.
Thank God you're here. We'll go live in 10 seconds if you'd like to take your seat there. Mike, just over here. And welcome back to Daybreak. We have a very big hour ahead. You have a special guest, sir.
Of course I do. I have Alf Morency, who's joining us this morning. His story has to be heard to be believed.
Excellent.
It's really a heart-rending tale of tragedy and triumph.
Right, look forward to it. We're going to have the results of our phone poll. Our Daybreak phone poll this morning asks you...
how old you are. And you just SMS'd in the answer.
Excellent. So please...
And if you get it right, you win a prize.
That's great, that's great. But first we're going to cross to Kim and Mike at the news desk.
Thanks, Greg. And heading our bulletin this morning.
Yes, it's Daybreak News. The Prime Minister is getting fit again, and he's bought a new tracksuit which he's taken off. A cat was just taken into hospital after this tree was broken. And I'm sorry, I'm drunk.
Thanks, Mike. Full details in just a moment. But first, let's cross straight to the US for an update on the golf. Brian, our sports reporter, are you there, Brian?
Yes, I am. I have not seen anything like this since I played my 105th test for Australia. And might I say, the cut is looming. We have 3 Australians making the grade. Not such good news for the young 13-year-old girl from the Gold Coast, Michelle Lau. She got busted for underage drinking. So, not sure she's going to make it to the course in time.
So, Brian, tell us about that controversy at the second hole.
I can't believe it's reached Australian shores already. There was a bear who ate my co-commentator. And might I say, good on you. Rest in peace, Ian Healy.
So, Brian, just to confirm, in the end, Tiger Woods was just too strong. What did he say as he lifted his winner's cup?
Sucked in, you bastards. I'm the best.
Thanks, guys.
He's a card, isn't he?
He's definitely a card. Well, what an exciting end to that tournament. Now we've got to check in with Rob. Rob, with our weatherman, where are you, mate?
I'm here in front of Welsh. Yeah, we're right out front of the ski lift. We're on the North 40.
You've got a special guest there, I see.
Yes, we have. I've got a special guest.
No, she's by. Who's that?
This is Mandy Carnava. She is the cross worldwide ski champion, and good on you, Cobber.
All right, Rob, we better get a forecast, mate. What's happening in the weather today?
Well, weather all around the world is pretty cold, except in the temperate area. Oh,
there it is, mate.
Yeah.
Yes, just talk us through the capitals, Rob.
Sure.
Just talk us through the capitals there.
Of course, yeah. Why the global world weather is a waste of time. We're here up here in Darwin. You can see a big round 29. Let's round that up to 30. Down here, over here, over there in. Thank you very much. Over here in Albury Wodonga, 31. Big round 31 there. And gee, you'd think after 40 years of watching television, I'd know which way to go. 26 in Sydney, down here in Melbourne. It's a big 2-5. Big smiley sun there coming up in the middle of Darwin there, which let's not forget that. It's got a beard, that sun. And down here is 22. That's 22 Celsius. Everything else is in Fahrenheit. So, I don't know what's going on. What's the crazy old weather world?
Thanks very much, Rob. Excellent work, mate. Jeez, he's good, isn't he? You know what it's time for now.
Of course.
Why don't you tell, Ali?
It's time for Make This at Home.
No. No, not quite. It's no, not yet. No, if you're battling to work this morning in the traffic, we are now going to cross to our eye in the sky. James, are you there, mate?
I certainly am.
And what's the latest on the traffic front, mate?
Well, for some reason, right at the moment, we're in the middle of a solar eclipse. But yes, and either there's about 200 cars down there or 400 motorbikes.
Any black spots we should watch out for today, mate?
Don't be racist.
Sorry. Thanks so much, mate. And just quickly, your time-saving traffic tip for today.
Get one of these.
Excellent.
Beautifully done. Beautifully done, one and all. When we launched this show back in April, we did it with the help of a very special performer. Since then, he's been circling the country as part of an amazing farewell tour, but he's managed to free up a night to be with us here tonight. Please give it up for the incomparable Frank Woodley! You look very natural in that garb, I've got to say.
It's feeling good.
Are you ready to rock?
Yes.
Because this, of course, is your first time back, first time this particular series.
True.
And we all love you, don't we? So because
it would have been very uncomfortable if you had gone, we all love you, don't we?
Well, like. Now, instead of going through the door, we're going to go round the back, OK?
OK.
I love the way Frank goes to the flow. Round of applause for Frank Woodley. You turn to the right here. Yeah. Or should I say to the bar or the stern?
Right.
There's your entrance, so to speak. Now, I've got to give you a tip, though.
Yep.
When I reveal it, you're going to have to kind of get down on all fours.
OK.
Yeah, don't
right. You're not giving me an extra treat to send me in?
Well, an old maritime tradition. Not at all. All I'm saying is there's a bit of a kind of a tunnel you've got to walk through. Not walk through, crawl through.
OK.
OK, so are you ready? Have I put you off here?
No,
OK, you just want to go, don't you?
Yeah, and then...
Frank Woodley?
Thank you, Shane.
Good luck.
All right.
Through you go.
Down.
Down and kind of down again and then up.
I've got to go under. All right.
Come around to 4 ships.
Coming around, sir.
Steady as she goes, coxswain.
Steady, sir.
Could you... Is there any chance you could send in another cabin boy? Jeremy's getting all passive-aggressive on me.
Thank God you're here, sir.
My God, man! Hey! Feels good.
Should we cat the anchor and come around?
Let's come around. Stand back. Oh, I love giving it a bit of a spin. Let's see if we can do a donut.
Sir, what do you want done with the futtock shrouds?
With the...
Futtock shrouds.
Oh, the futtock shrouds. Put them on the futtock dead people.
Raise the futtock shrouds. Sir, what was the name of your first ship?
Oh, my first ship was Tom. A little wooden ship. I had it as a boy. Yes, but you mean the first ship that I captained on the high seas. That was not a silly name like Tom that a boy would name his ship. That was Rick.
But back then, You're just a mere midshipman now. You are the rank of none other than...
Superhuman driving shipman!
Could you remind us again, what is the mission that we are sailing on?
Well, we are tracking the flight of Venus, and then we're going to discover the Great Southland in much the same way that the Hamburglar discovers hamburgers. My God, man! Is that... Can you see land on the... You know what I think would be an appropriate way to celebrate the fact that we found the Great Southern Land?
What, sir?
Let's hear it! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Oi, oi, oi! Aussie! No?
I'm not familiar, sir. Tell me, what should we bring back for good King George?
Oh, let's bring back one of those platter pie, so that when he looks at it and he sees a duck's bill and a beaver's bum, he goes, "Whoa!"
Very good,
Quite
sir.
fun.
Ship ho, sir. Ship ho.
Ship ho! Let's see if we can drag it.
It appears to be a frigate.
Oh, let's chuck one of those frackin' shrouds on it. Is that what they were called? It seems so long ago. My God, but you're lovely. Jeremy, I want you out within 15 minutes.
There is something I wish to discuss with you, sir. It's a small matter. I guess you have heard the rumours about.
You get lovely by the moment. The rumours.
Yes, sir, the men are saying that there may be a woman aboard, and you know what that means.
OK, I'll admit I have brought a young lady aboard.
You, sir?
You know, you brought that sheep. Well, cut me a bit of slack, man.
Oh, there's your cabin boy,
yes,
sir.
There, land ho.
Excuse me, Commodore, is there anything else you want me for tonight?
Oh, Jeremy. Jeremy, your boyish features make me feel proud to be in the King's Navy. You're a fantastic young man, and I'm going to rug you within an inch of your life.
Sir! Sir!
Yes,
The boat line's gone astray, sir!
What has?
The boat line!
The boat line?
We're heaving boxes and we're midships. What shall we do?
Well...
To the midship, sir!
OK! To the midship!
And the mizzen hold!
Sir! Sorry, I know the captain shouldn't desert his ship, but I'm getting out of it.
For the very last time this year, would you welcome to the stage our performers for the All-In Group Challenge, Hamish Blake, Tony Martin, Julia Zamiro, Sean McAuliffe and Frank Woodley! Way back in action there. Come through, guys. Come and stand a little bit up here. Tallest jockey I've ever met in my life, which is terrific. That's a so they call that a morning suit?
Yeah, well,
I think that's...
yes.
Yeah. It feels like that, but it's not. You're on it. Oh, don't turn around, because you'll spoil the surprise. Now, what I want you to do is go through that door there.
Well, now?
Yeah, wait on. Now, Tony.
Yes?
You saddle.
I'll just find a horse, get started.
You're through that door, though.
Yes.
OK, the rest of you, come with me. A round of applause for the All-In Group Challenge. Now, work it out. Go on off you go. Down in on the back. The rest of you, down here. At the back.
Welcome back.
Thank you very much.
Very special Spring Carnival Festival event. And Bruce, what is it about Furlong Day that draws in the crowds?
Well, you know, people can't get enough of the length of the fur, and I, for one, am happy to be here. It's the sport of kings, is it not?
Certainly is.
Is it?
And
Oh,
of course,
good.
some very unhappy punters after race 4. Why exactly was the favourite scratched?
Well, they found he had no legs. And, you know, though on a board with wheels on it, it simply wasn't sufficient. He didn't fit into the barrier and, you know, they had to put him down. So they got the screens, very short screens, obviously. But although he was destroyed in a humane way, although interestingly, and for the spectacle of it, by strapping dynamite to him and just blowing up. So the crowd were happy in the end, which is the main thing.
That is the main thing. And of course, news just in, the track this morning was classified as dead. It's now been upgraded to...
reflex twitching. So that should be all right.
That's certainly good news.
It's better than dead.
It certainly is. Well, look, let's have a look at race 5. We're going to cross to Ken in the bookies ring. Ken, what's the mood like down there?
Oh, yeah, look, it's electric. As you can see.
Let's have a look at the card for race 5. I see that horse 6, Rockley Prince, is not wearing blinkers. What will he be wearing?
Flat out blindfold. He's getting arrogant. He's getting very arrogant. Thinks he can do it blindfolded, and I do too.
And Ken, we hear that one lucky punter's walked away with $50,000. How did they manage that?
Yeah, no, I was wrapped. I mean, we don't know who it is. Don't know who it was, but we definitely know they didn't have any inside information, so good on them. No investigation needed.
All right then, Ken, let's head over to the stables where Max Barber is standing by. Now, who have you got with you now, Max?
This is, loves to be ridden-y. But in fact, I'm very excited because I've just heard that the jockey for Loves to be Ridden-y can't make it. I'm going to actually be riding Loves to be... Might make a wide berth there. I'm actually going to be riding... Could you just hold this for me? I'm going to be riding Loves to be Ridden-y. And I'm quite excited about it because I've never ridden... You know, to be perfectly honest, behind this thin veneer of a happy, smiling face is a man who's shitting himself.
OK, thank you, Max. Of course, spring racing is about horses and punters, but it is also about fashion. Let's cross to Lisa, who is in the field with some very special fillies.
And then I said to her, don't give me the
Lisa! Hello, Lisa.
Hello, welcome to Fashion on the Field!
OK, so where exactly are you, Lisa?
I don't know. Tent 4B, I'm not sure.
Very interestingly, we've had hats, we've had fascinators, but this year the headwear of choice is...
animals. Oh, no, it's not. It's just feathers and things that they've done in a sheltered workshop all by themselves, and they started a year ago because they're obsessed, nothing else to do in their lives except wait for my World Cup day.
You have some gorgeous ladies behind you.
Yes.
Who's your pick for Fashion Week and why?
Who's my pick? That one. There you go. She is. Because she's got a man's hat on.
Thank you so much, Lisa. That was a wonderful fashion on the field. Now, it's time now to catch up with a man who's got a lot of money riding on him, champion jockey Roy Peters. Are you there, Roy? A big day for you. What's been the highlight so far?
Just really lording it up over all the midgets. Really?
Now, Roy, we wish you all the best for your race. What will your tactics be?
I'll be attempting to go the other way around the track to confuse the other horses.
You were, of course, badly injured some weeks back. What happened there?
I ran into some signage. It was in my contract, I had to, but yes.
Now, Roy, sensation in the steward's room. You've just been disqualified from racing for the next 10 years. What did you do?
It turns out I've been riding a pantomime horse.
And, Max, I believe there's been an incident in the stables. What's happened?
I was kicked in the head. But I prefer it because it's making me feel buoyant and optimistic.
There's the money!
fantastic. Come through, guys. There you are, then.
Here I am, and it says pet stop.
Yeah.
I heard you mention live animals. I don't think I'm doing surgery in there. That's my feeling.
Yeah?
There are beasties in there. It's weird that I went to the zoo today, and I wonder if I'm going to get gored by a giraffe.
How do you know there are beasties in there?
Well, no, it's because that says pet stop.
Oh, I get you.
That's the basic... Oh, you know, because I'm... got a brain!
There's the tall Frank Woodley. Welcome back and good luck, my friend.
Thank you.
Thank God you're here. The owners have arrived.
Hello.
Hello!
This is Mr. Nelson, the owner of the boarding kennel.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
You remember Mr. and Mrs. Stewart?
Oh, yeah!
Hello.
Hello! And hello to you!
We're just back from holidays. Just wondering how our...
I just saw that face and it just licked me.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
I think I might try juggling that. No. Sorry, you're just back from holidays?
Well, we just wanted to see our little four-legged friend again.
I bet you do.
Not many people can pick the breed. Did you manage to figure it out?
Oh, yes, I did. It's clearly you've mated a Jack Russell and a Shih Tzu and... Oh, look, I don't know jack shit about that.
Susie's a cat.
Yes, I know. Of course she's a cat.
Yeah, about the account, we've just been given the bill. It seems a little pricey. You've got here deluxe. You had her in a deluxe kennel. We're just wondering, how does a deluxe kennel differ from a regular cage?
Well, the regular cages are about about that big, whereas the deluxe kennel is about that big. We put an extra centimetre all round, but they also have a chaise lounge in there, so the cat can just do a little bit of if it's in the mood.
There was feline aerobics. What does that involve?
Well, pretty much just, and going, and got to keep them fit.
Well, you also have here $200 for excursions. Where have you been taking the cats?
Well, I took the cat to, I took it to the, what's the one where the dogs all run around in the, what do you call that one again?
Greyhound race?
Took it to the greyhound racing because I actually do train a greyhound and I found that he runs faster if the thing he's chasing he's more familiar with. So what I've been doing on the little excursions there is I've actually been, look, your cat's been eaten. It's not...
Not eaten.
No, just licked quite hard.
Yeah. As long as she has been well taken care of, that's really all we can ask.
Right.
Actually, we should tell you there was a little problem. I'll let David tell you.
Yes. This is they're all. You know what they've done? They've wired those shut so I can't get at the dogs. Which, I think is wise.
What's happened here?
Where's our cat?
I'm sorry, but I have to tell you that Susie is missing.
What? No, dead.
No. Not dead.
No,
what's the word we use?
Coma?
No. Misplaced.
Misplaced.
What have you done about finding our cat?
David has made signs. He's made signs.
Yeah, there we go, signs.
Why
Save the cat.
would we want our cat dead?
Can we just have a bit more look at that? There's...
Why is there a picture of Garfield on
I
there?
used to be an animator, and that was all I could... That's cute there. We could stuff your cat, and...
Susie is gone.
Then you could mount it, and, in a nice way.
Look, we have thought of a way of making it up to you. David.
That's right. I'm going to be your cat for the rest of the...
You want to come in, my friend? I'm going to be your cat. There was some gold in there.
They wired the cages shut. I couldn't get... I do quite good dog Well done, Lee.
What did you come as? What are you in camouflage or what the?
Oh, come on, it's obvious, isn't it?
What do you think,
Maybe
Ross?
an interpretive dance.
I think I've never felt this free.
With the helmet on. Now. Now, what I want you to do is all you guys are not going through that door. You're going to go round the back. Let's hear it, folks. The all-in group challenge on Thank God You're Here.
Okay, out you all get, out you all get. Out we get, out we get. Come on.
Seriously.
Come on. Form up. Come on, down here. Come on, look like a team. Yes, thank you. Okay, well, not your best training run.
No.
What kept you?
Well, I found it difficult to grip back there because, unfortunately, I was born without fingers.
All right, well, this is Mr. Chadwick. He's from the Australian Olympic Committee, and he's here to review the funding for our bobsled team. And he has a few questions. The current record for that run that you've just done then is 47 seconds. Why did that take you over half an hour?
Well, we did stop to do a bit of shopping.
Because the Australian Olympic Committee spends over $1 million a year on you people.
How stupid are they?
Well, I'm questioning now. What do we get back for our investment?
I think if you'd spent all that money, you would have picked up the fact I'm not Australian.
Well, what's funny to me is the amount of money we spend on you getting to the World Cup.
Yes.
And yet you pull out of the first race for medical reasons. Do you remember what they were?
Yes, I was. I had cramps from holding my stomach in this costume.
Right, well, the official diagnosis was hangover.
Baby.
You had a baby?
Yep.
I had one too.
Yeah. I've got one now.
Please, I have seen enough. Please, come back. I have seen enough. Come back. Please, come back. No, he's not in labour. He's not in labour. I'm sorry, that's it. All right, no, please, please, please.
Come on, we want to represent our
Come back
country.
in. Come on, please. We're sorry. Look, Mr. Chadwick. I've heard enough. No, we know that our recent results haven't been that good, but we have some very exciting ideas. Well, perhaps you could tell Mr. Chadwick about your fitness program. What have you given up this month?
What have I given up?
Yes.
Cigarettes?
Really? Yes.
Oh.
But also, I think what we could contribute in a way to become more fit, I mean, we're ready to go. We could dance and just express ourselves, because that'll bond us as a team, don't you think?
It's great team bonding. Look at this. Great team bonding. Oh, sorry. But listen. This gentleman has come up with a very interesting way of reducing wind resistance. What is that? Please, stop. Stop. Please. There's no time for stretching. Just relax. I mean, it's...
You see, that's creative.
There's plenty of good ideas here.
Australia's creative.
Yeah, well, the way I was thinking of reducing wind resistance was because apparently you don't need both your kidneys. So I thought we could remove one and just have like a hole going through.
Much less. All right, I'm sorry, folks. I have no recourse but to cut funding unless you can tell me one good reason why the Australian Olympic Committee should continue to sponsor this fast.
Well, OK, we haven't got the going down the hill worked out. We haven't perfected that yet. But in terms of our leaning left and leaning right, check this out.
Yeah, come
Everybody, get into the... and down and left. Oh.